Are we on?
We're rolling.
Okay, today's treat, and I'm saying it's a real treat because rarely do we get to do a little review of a memorial before it's dedicated. And that rarely means that we've never done it. I mean, this is unprecedented. We're right in front of the Martin Luther King. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, good.
I don't know if the microphone can.
Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. It was supposed to be dedicated on August 22nd, but because of Hurricane Irene, it was postponed. Now it's scheduled for October 16th. So we're gonna walk this way, and we're gonna go walk through the Mountain of Despair.
It's like Lord of the Rings.
Into the Stone of Hope.
Jon is gonna drop a penny into the stone, just as Frodo Baggins dropped a ring into the
I don't have my
mouth
penny with me.
of the volcano.
I didn't bring my penny.
That is known as the Volcano of Doom.
I have the one ring though right here to rule them all.
I don't know if Allison would appreciate that.
So do you know where the Mountain of Despair, Stone of Hope quote came from, Chris?
1964 Independence Avenue.
No, go back. Well, it's here, but go back to the previous year, 1963. The I Have a Dream speech.
Ah, via the Lincoln Memorial.
Yep. And that's where it came from.
And we are now passing
Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial.
This is the strait in which we pass. It's passing through the Mountain
Of Despair.
of Despair.
So kind of carved out of this.
Look at all the detail.
Here, I'll get in front here. Carved out of this Mountain of Despair, right in front of us, is the Stone of Hope. It's pretty cool. And you can even see the same markings on the stones.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
And he's... Now, that is awesome. It's actually amazing. 30 feet high is pretty sweet. So there's a couple controversies here. A lot of planes going by. One is, that it was done by a Chinese sculptor. And do you remember his name, Chris?
It's right here.
That's Li Yixun. I'm sure we're butchering that. Pretty cool. And of course it's done by, here, we'll move back a little bit. A lot of people taking pictures.
Good point.
Oh, and here, get the quote up here and then we'll talk about it. I was a drum major for justice and peace. Oh wait. I was a drum major for justice, peace, and righteousness. It's a paraphrase. It's not really a quote. That quote makes him sound a bit arrogant, which he wasn't. Which I didn't know him personally, but I'm taking this from someone that did know him. Anyways, the actual quote is this. I'm gonna read it. I want to get it right. If you want to say that I was a drum major, say that I was a drum major for justice. Say that I was a drum major for peace. I was a drum major for righteousness, and all of the other shallow things shall not matter. So it's a little different from that. They weren't able to put the full quote up here because of some changes, last minute changes in the where they decided to put the quotes, and so there's only room for a shortened paraphrase version. Anyways, my solution, and just my suggestion, was if you replace the I was with he, because you're just paraphrasing anyways. Because in his speech, he said, if you want to say I was a drum major, say that I was a drum major for justice, peace, and righteousness. Well, he didn't say that, but so just say it. Say he was a drum major for justice, peace, and righteousness. That way, he's not the one apparently saying it. That's just my suggestion. What do you think? Anyways,
I agree.
overall, though, I think it's amazing. So, how much do you think it cost, this whole memorial?
Maybe $17.50.
$17.50.
I mean, it's all rocks. There's rocks everywhere.
$17.50 isn't 17,000, 17 million.
$17.
$17. It was a little more than that. It was 120 million. 120 million.
Whoa.
Over 2 decades in planning and execution.
20 years. That's 20 years
Over
if you don't know what a
decades.
decade.
Yeah, 20 years.
Over 20 years.
Over 20 years of planning and raising funds and.
There's 10 years in a decade.
Yeah.
Over 2.
Yeah, over 2.
Over 20 years.
That's right. Decade sounds cool.
It does.
Um.
I guess I didn't really need to go into detail.
Okay. Well.
Should we
walk over there a little bit?
Yeah, let's walk over there a little bit.
Here. All right, here we are. Right along the quote wall here, and I had a couple other things I wanted to point out. This is not the first memorial in Washington to an African American, but it's the first one in the National Mall, or close to the National Mall area, which is pretty cool. And it's only the 4th one that is dedicated to someone who wasn't a president. So it's pretty significant. And all of these inscriptions are taken from King's speeches that embody like democracy, hope, love, charity, things that he stood for. So, we shall overcome because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. District of Columbia, 1968.
Oh, wait a minute. I got a bad one.
Did you get that shot?
Got that one.
Awesome.
I wonder if they get mad if I try to climb the mountain of despair.
Ooh, I think you might get in trouble. I'll get on video though. I dare you, Chris. I double dog dare you.
Double dog?
Climb up there and yell, "I am a stone of hope."
I'll do beacon. That when you ride down the Canadian Embassy's waterfall, as I had previously double dog dared you, and that has now become a triple dog dare.
Ooh, triple dog. I think you'll get more trouble by doing what I've asked you to do than the. I may take you up on that. I may maybe take you up on this.
You just put a pillow down at the bottom so when they tase me, I'll have something soft to land on.
There's the inscription wall. Ooh, copter?
Yeah.
There it is. Chris, true peace is not merely the absence of tension. It is the presence of justice.
You can call me Justice.
Justice Chris.
You can stuff your sorries in a sack.
You can stuff your sorries in a sack, mister.
Now comes that time where John asks Chris if he has anything he wants to add.
That's just what I was going to say. Chris, you have anything you want to add?
I just wanted to add that I am wearing my red, white, and blue shirt today to signify that we are in the United States of America.
Red, white, and blue. You want me to
So
get a
is
shot of
John.
you?
Oh, that's gray.
No, mine's red and white and gray.
Well,
You can pretend it's blue.
okay.
All right.
All right.